Welcome to the Leap Chat channel, brought to you by Leap for Lupus Awareness. I'm Chandra Hightower, and today I have some exciting news. On March 9, 2011, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration approved Benlysta in the treatment of systemic lupus erythematosus. Benlysta is a synthetic protein that reduces the number of autoantibodies, which are responsible for causing the immune system to attack the body's cells and tissues. This is a landmark event in the history of lupus because it has been more than 50 years since a drug has been approved, and Benlysta is the first to be developed specifically to treat it. In light of all this excitement, I just want to share with you some key points. Candidates for Benlysta are patients with active systemic lupus who are receiving standard therapies such as corticosteroids, antimalarials, and other immunosuppressants. It is administered by IV only and is not recommended for children or patients with kidney and central nervous system involvement. According to the studies, the most common side effects are nausea, diarrhea, and fever. There is also the risk of serious infection. The results were not clear as to whether patients could discontinue or reduce their existing medications while taking Benlysta. Despite the relative success of the clinical trials, it was not shown to be effective in African Americans or patients of African descent. The release by the FDA is also nonspecific as to the impact on other minorities and men. Let me just share with you the exact language from the FDA's news release regarding this issue. It says here, and I quote, African American patients and patients of African heritage participating in the two studies did not appear to respond to treatment with Benlysta. The studies lacked sufficient numbers to establish a definite conclusion. To address this concern, the sponsor has agreed to conduct an additional study of people with those backgrounds to further evaluate the safety and effectiveness of Benlysta for this subgroup of lupus patients. End quote. Now, there could be a number of reasons why these results were inconclusive, such as awareness, eligibility, and willingness to participate in the clinical trials. This is very important because African American women are at least 3 times more likely to develop lupus and are at greater risk for major organ involvement. Although this is a particular concern for me for obvious reasons, I still think this is a huge step towards finding a cure. Understanding the complexities of lupus and the challenges of finding new and more effective treatments should give us a greater appreciation for those responsible for conducting research and administering care. I am very encouraged that we appear to be moving in the right direction, and I remain hopeful that a cure will eventually be found. To find out more information about clinical trials in your area and to get the latest developments on Benlysta, click the links that I've provided below. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, Leap for Lupus.